What's up guys, and welcome to a new Dead by Daylight video. Today, let's talk about the maps. I'm going to show you 5 maps that are brutal for killers. If you have played as a killer, you know that some maps are just a nightmare. Some are massive, filled with god palettes, insane loops, and spots where survivors can easily break your line of sight. These maps can turn a good chase into a frustrating marathon, testing your patience and your skills like never before. Maps have a real impact on the outcome of the game. Sometimes, even if you play really well, it can give a big advantage to the survivors and makes the match feel impossible to win. So, let's see which maps really make life harder for killers. Let's go into it. For the first map, I will say Lis Memorial Institute. As a killer, this map is really tough. It can be fun for sneaky killers like Ghostface or Myers, but overall, this map is pretty difficult to play. The size of this map is average, with way too many rooms where survivors can easily hide. There are some good spots with good palettes, but the craziest thing is the window connection. Survivors can make you chase them through 4 or 5 different windows in a row. Also, the main room upstairs have a crazy strong spot. This place is just insane for survivors. Because there are so many rooms and walls, your vision is really limited. It's much harder to find survivors quickly. The same goes for the exit gates, you need to be really close to see if someone is working on it. I know this map is not easy for survivors either. It's a real maze and sometimes generators are difficult to find. But in my opinion, it's harder for killers. For the second map, I will say Badam Preschool. There are 5 different maps in this realm, but honestly, they are all pretty rough for killers. The main difference between these maps is just the location of the buildings. They are not big maps, but they have a crazy main. Actually, one of the worst in DBD. It's a really strong spot for survivors and they know this. They will run inside as soon as they can to waste your time. And if the basement isn't in, you will have no hook downstairs. So you will have to go outside and waste more time. There is also a killer shack, which is a great spot for survivors, and 2 houses. Both are survivor friendly. They have strong palettes and multiple windows. Plus, there are good spots all around the map for survivors to loop around. It's one of the toughest maps for killers. I know survivors love playing this map, and it's easy to see why. Next map, I will say The Game. This is a huge indoor map with 2 floors, a lot of rooms, and trust me, many palettes. Maps with 2 floors are always difficult for killers, and controlling generators on this map is a real challenge. You can move between floors pretty easily. There are many holes in the ceilings and multiple staircases. This verticality gives survivors a lot of options to escape the killer. There is a lot of god palettes, some that you absolutely have to break. The visibility is pretty bad because there are many rooms, floors, high spots and obstacles. Even the exit gates are always in the same spots. They are pretty far from each other. Honestly, I will say this is one of the most survivor-sided maps in the game. I really like the design and the atmosphere of the map, but the real problem is mainly due to the number of palettes. It makes chases drag on forever and gives survivors too many chances to reset. Next map, I will say Forgotten Ruins. Honestly, this might be one of the worst maps in the entire game. Every time I drop on this map, I feel like I'm playing in 2 different maps at once. Outside there are always 4 generators, and inside there is 3 more. The dungeon, the underground part, is a real maze. You can use portals to go in and go out. The thing is, if you are outside and want to get inside, you have only 2 options. Those stairs or 1 portal. The portal and the stairs are in the same place, which means you have to go to the same spot on the map to access the dungeon. If you are at shack, you will have to cross the whole map to go downstairs. They seriously need to add more portals. More access points into the dungeon will be much better. It would make the map less frustrating and open up the gameplay. Most of the time, I just avoid going downstairs and focus on defending those 4 generators outside. which believe me is not easy at all. And as soon as survivors get hit, they instantly run to a portal. The dungeon is massive, and to be fair, I have to say, visually it's beautiful. I love the dark, oppressive vibe down there, and kinda creepy. And finally, Garden of Joy. This map is absolutely massive. It has a killer shack, a huge main building, plus pallets everywhere. The loops on this map are strong, and survivors can connect big safe spots super easily. The size of the map alone makes it really challenging for most killers. At the killer shack, survivors can easily keep track on you through the small windows, which makes it way harder to outplay them with mind games. The main building is huge. It's one of the biggest and safest main buildings in the entire game. It has 2 floors, safe windows, a god pallet, and many escape routes, giving survivors a huge advantage in chase. And on the top of that, the map is full of big bushes, which survivors can use to hide, break your line of sight, or completely disappear mid-chase. Garden of Joy is definitely a beautiful map, but from the killer side, it's just a nightmare. Also, I just want to mention another map, Eyrie of Crows. This map is pretty similar to Garden of Joy. It has a huge main building, strong loop connections, a killer shack, and all the usual survivor-friendly spots. But in my opinion, Garden of Joy is way harder. That said, I totally understand if you think Eyrie of Crows also deserves to be on this list. It's definitely not a killer's favorite. So there you have it, the 5 worst maps for killers in Dead by Daylight. These maps can really push your patience to the limit, forcing you to work twice as hard to get just some downs. Whether it's because the size of the map, the insane number of pallets, or those survivors friendly loops, they all bring serious pain to killers. But this is just my opinion. Maybe you totally agree, or maybe you think I missed a map. Let me know in the comments which map do you hate the most when you play killer. Is it one of these, or do you have another map that completely ruins your games? Also, let me know if you want to see a video about the best killer maps, or maybe the worst map for survivors. That could be fun too. Thanks for watching guys, have a good one, and I will see you in the next Dead by Daylight video.